What's up, my YouTube and Instagram family? It's your boy Berto checking in with another conspiracy video, guys. So, you guys remember the bombing that happened in Barrett about a couple weeks ago? Well, there's a whole underground tunnel system underneath where the bombing happened in Barrett. Underneath the city of Barrett is a underground tunnel system. Very big. It stretches for miles and miles. And no, this is not the first underground tunnel system, but these are like hidden systems that no one's supposed to know about. So whenever, they want to, set bombs, put bombs in place and things like that to blow something up, kind of how the World Trade Center was and things of that sort. They have these big underground tunnel systems where they can do all this. This is where a lot of the sex trafficking and all these types of things happen at. Underground. Yes, underground. These underground tunnel systems are home for a lot of things. And they always keep it hidden from us. Always. A lot of the pedophile rings and things like that, they're kept. A lot of people that are trafficked by the royal family and some of the elites of the world are kept underground. Everything is happening underground. Why is it happening underground? Because no one goes there to look. You can get so much done by being underneath the ground. There are people kept in cages underneath the ground. This is how a lot of things happen in the world, and we try to figure things out and piece things together, and we can't because it happened underneath the ground. And when you look back in history, a lot of times 9/11, even to the Barrett bombing, it seems as if the bombs were already planted there, and what they try to say happened doesn't match with how the explosion happened. Never does. And that's because all around the world, the elites have tunnel systems everywhere, in every country. Maybe except for the exception of a few countries like North Korea, maybe Iran or something. But the majority of the countries have underground tunnel systems to where these elites, they go, and this is how they feast on people, and this is where they experiment on people. Sometimes these experiments get out. And that's why sometimes I don't know if you guys ever seen, there have been like mutated animals found across the world and things of that sort. And that's because they test so much stuff, and they don't do a good job of containing. They use humans as test dummies. They're all the trafficking. They don't just sex traffic people. They use them for test dummies. It's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot going on in the world, guys. And in order to get to the bottom of it, people have to learn to stand up and not be scared to expose these elites. But that's what's going on right now, fear. And the people that know what's going on and want to fight against it are scared. Right now, where you live at, there's a huge underground tunnel system. Around the whole United States, this tunnel system goes through the whole United States. They can go from Maine all the way to California if they wanted to, through an underground. Society's way more advanced than you think. These elites are way smarter than you think. A lot of people aren't found because they're underground. And they're never going to be found because the people like the Clintons, Queen Elizabeth, who's there to stop them? Who's powerful enough to stop these people, to put a stance up against these people? Nobody. So we continue with the same ongoing cycle. But I'm here to expose them, guys. That bombing in Barrett was planned. It was set up through that underground system. There are kids in that underground system. There are adults in that underground system. People are being used as test dummies and being tortured for years. For years. And then killed off like they mean nothing. Yeah. But guess what? I'm going to expose them, and I'm going to continue to expose them because I won't allow it. I'll keep talking about it and bringing awareness to this. People go missing all the time, and the reason behind them going missing is they've been abducted and took to this underground system where they're being tortured. There's people right now as I speak being tortured underground, being used as test dummies, vaccines, everything. They always have test dummies, guys. Don't be fooled by these elites. They do whatever they want. Anything they want to try on themselves, they try it on somebody first. They need some organs, they need a heart transplant, whatever they need, they go find a person, they take them, take their body parts to make them live longer. They feel like they're more important than us. Let's keep exposing these guys. And when I find out more about this underground tunnel system, I seen a video on it, the one in Barrett, but there's millions around the world. I'll let you know. I'll do another part of the video, guys, but stay woke.